This document was not created to witch hunt Jessie Cardone, nor his affiliates, but to bring awareness to the Team Fortress 2 community and its player and fan base. There may be some content which is extremely sensitive and not meant for the eyes of some viewers. The main objective of this exposure is to discuss and highlight the important facts that back up the accusations against Jessie Cardone and his affiliates. This is important because it is likely that there are many adolescents which are being preyed upon by individuals of such power as Jessie, and are being groomed to have sexual favors and relations normalized. Furthermore, this document disproves the claims Jessie Cardone made while he analyzed poor evidence against him and tried to provide no context in his defense. Such manipulative behavior to try and discredit the validity of victims and minors online is not acceptable. It is also not acceptable behavior for a community member, leader, and owner, let alone someone in such a position as a staff member on the website frequently used by minors. All information presented in this video has been sent to the FBI and Jessie's local police, and they are currently doing an ongoing investigation. The underlying issue in the Team Fortress 2 community is the fact that there are individuals, either bottom tier or those in power, who prey on a younger player base or trader, and they normalize sexual fantasies and desires onto them online. Sexual deviance and exploitation of youths and minors online, regardless of country, is a severe issue which should be addressed, especially since we as a community should not tolerate such predation on our newer generations of players. They should also not be given sympathy, nor should they be tolerated in the community. As we have seen, people like Mekarek and Marksman and others who have actively preyed on, manipulated, groomed, and normalized such sexual degeneracy on minors online, this case is no different. However, we do not want these individuals to get away. Furthermore, behavior of over-sexualized and predation on innocent players in the community for their own greed and self-degeneracy. Now, applying concepts and explanations to the severity at hand, Jessie is hiding many things from the public eye, and his attempts to have his followers, whether misled or misguided or not, the enticement of innocence for what he did. The following sections discuss and give many insights on what is hiding, debunking his claims of innocence and highlighting the severity of the issue. This all began with an image of a minor sitting almost naked on his bed with the words Jessie's Footrest written on his body. This notorious image was later tracked down to be one of the Scrap.TF's admins, called Luna. This photo was taken at the request of Jessie, the co-owner of Scrap.TF. After the original image being found, this was the thing that caused the domino effect and caused this entire investigation to take place. After the Footrest image being leaked on 4chan, the owner of Scrap.TF, Jill, created a honeypot raffle, a private raffle only promoted on 4chan, in the TF2G section. This was a poor attempt at covering up the past and trying to silence anyone who spoke on the Footrest incident. Many innocent 4chan users who didn't even know about the Footrest incident were banned, as well as causing significant backlash. Jessie and Jill later wiped these people off as witch hunters. This controversy is a textbook example of the Streisand effect. Trying to sweep this event under the rug is one thing, but banning everyone who knows about the Footrest incident outside of Scrap.TF, locking ban appeals, and falsely accusing banned members of sexual harassment makes users of Scrap.TF want to dig even further to see what they can potentially find, and spread the information to make people more aware. This controversy would not be nearly as talked about today if this was addressed when it happened years ago. Jessie originally created a raffle offering 1 scrap to obtain the attention of every user on 4chan, with the intent to dismiss the backlash and revival of interest on the Footrest incident. It is important to note that in the first sentence he wouldn't even acknowledge the accusations, and didn't want people to post it in the comment section in an attempt to mislead his audience into not looking in the opposing argument while only listening to him. Next, he goes on to use ab hominems to discredit the accuser, stating that they were part of a hate group despite not being any hate group server, and accused him of being anti-LGBT. And says they hold a grudge based on the evidence. After Jessie says that these claims are made against him are baseless accusations without stating how or why, making that itself a baseless accusation. And then Jessie refuses to go into further details for personal reasons. Next, the reveal of a video uploaded by Killjester questioning the behaviors of Jessie Cardone. An immediate discussion post was created, and the immediate ban of Killjester from the site. Any community owner / leader who understands their reputation is on the line. The common sense course of action to properly contact the person regarding the accusations initially dealing with the situation when it first came out. Unfortunately, the action of banning him off the site was done out of retaliation and a flex of power. A silent message to silence the accusations being made against himself despite so much evidence. Fiend.us is a private image hosting website created by Jessie. This website requires an invitation from a registered user in order to create an account, use its services. This website has been accused of hosting child pornography by F.A.Q, which is certainly plausible since it's confirmed that other pornography has also been hosted using the site. Silencing on sites. A Twitter post that was initially created to bring awareness to the community was promptly reported and removed, alongside the creator's Twitter account as well. The initial post will be mentioned later in this video. Now, I'll present a list of individuals who are involved in the situation, people who know the situation well and know the severity of the issue, and people who partook in warning the Team Fortress 2 community. You may contact them if they feel comfortable enough to talk about the situation. The first person is lemon_savior/quilt. This is the person who created the original Twitter thread, bringing modern attention to the Footrest scandal. Unfortunately, due to falsified mass reporting, the account and post were taken down. Since this was his first time trying to expose a pedophile, of course they did not know where to start, so they began to show the evidence through a Twitter post, in an attempt to obtain the attention of those individuals who protect and are very cautious about individuals such as pedophiles, manipulators, etc. in the community. Fortunately enough, screenshots were taken, and in this case, this did happen. Killjester. Killjester made a YouTube video discussing the controversy and questioning the valid evidence alongside behaviours produced by Jessie. However, as a result from this video, a swift ban from Scrap.TF, as well as being harassed by users defending Jessie, seemed to have caused serious blow to this YouTuber's mental health. The ban seems to be retaliation for being questioned. This video has been deleted since, but for archival purposes, this video can be found in the description below. Now we're talking about Sandwhip and Jamie, former moderators of Scrap.TF, and some of their victims of child grooming. They have helped us provide this document with information and evidence. Sandwhip shared the first version of the doc on his Twitter to help spread awareness. Next is myself. Myself, like Killjester, I went over the first version of the doc and made a video on it, and I'm actively trying to help spread awareness of this scandal. If you would like more information, you can feel free to contact me on my Discord. My username is woo#8056. Next, we're talking about Pillsman's.Fox, a former spy used by Jessie to actively look for users talking about the Footrest incident on several Discord servers, so that Jessie would ban them. Responsible for a mass ban wave in January 2019 after accusing a Scrap.TF member, Lilith, of having pornography involving minors on Fiend.us. Pillsman was permanently banned for stalking and harassing Lilith. Since then, Pillsman.Fox has made multiple videos discussing the details of his experience with Scrap.TF. Those will be also linked in the docs. He has also helped Lemon Savior call out the Scrap.TF moderation team. Now this is the part of the video where we explore the evidence of the situation. There is heaps of it and there's a lot to go through. So we're going to start off with the evidence of Sandwhip, the ex-Scrap.TF staff member who was a minor at the time. Is Sandwhip confirming his age? In his conversation he says, all staff had access to his age, his moderator application was still viewable on the forums by all staff members, and he lied about being 14, but even with the +1 in age, he was still a minor at the time. Here is Sandwhip confirming his age on his deleted Telegram account, and here is Sandwhip confirming his solicitor is a minor. So this conversation goes as elongated man, the investigator, saying, hey, so I was told at the age of 16 you sent nude pictures of yourself to the staff team at Scrap.TF, especially Jessie. Is this true? Yeah, though it wasn't specifically Jessie. But Jessie was one of the people who received the nude photos. Yes. And from what I understand, you were a moderator/admin at the time. Yes, but it was happening before that. Now we're looking at the other evidence, which is him confirming his age and explaining that he deleted his Telegram account. Jessie accepted the pics, but I don't remember him ever asking for them. The main people who were asking for them were 3XL, Neat, and Ben. So Jessie gladly accepted them. Did he not reject them or be disgusted by them? Yeah, he took them gladly. Did he know you were 16 or did he bother to ask? All this is mostly over Telegram, and I deleted my account a couple of times, though I still have semi-recent logs from 2017. Yeah, he knew my age, all stuff did. Would you mind sharing them? Anything helps just to strengthen the narrative. Sure, but I'll have to understandably censor my images. Of course. Do you ever feel like you were pressured in any way or form of sending images to them? And we'll find that out soon. So now we're looking at the evidence against Jessie. First we're looking at a screenshot of Jessie soliciting pictures from a minor. In this picture you can see, someone says, you're in luck, Jessie. I already have a pose like that. I thought you didn't have panties. Well no, but it's pretty close. Post. Gotta find. Actually 2 pics. And then they sent these photos. And Jessie says, not bad. Disgusting. Now we're looking at evidence of Jessie requesting more from Sandwhip, and this was taken in the custom Scrap.TF staff chat available on the site. That's my fetish. Wait until tomorrow. I want to watch you come. He's saying this to a minor. This is extremely disgusting, especially knowing that Jessie is not a minor at the time. Now we're looking at the Telegram group where this took place. Gay club, no memes, kink shame only baddie. Now we're looking at the proof that Jessie owns this account. So as you can see, the screenshot is poor quality, but it still shows what we need to see. It has his original username, which you cannot change, Jessica, and it says when it was last seen, and some information about photos he sent and links he shared. And now we're going to look at proof that Jessie was trying to hide his username and account information. As you can see, he's hidden everything, but it's still got the same photos, videos, and links. Disappointing. And now we're looking at proof of Jessie trying to convince me, the creator of the video, that he didn't know that Samwhip was a minor, despite the fact that he had his mod application and said he was a minor. But basically the conversation starts as, "Hi there. Hey, sorry for the late reply." Jessie says, "No worries. What would you like to talk about?" I said, "I'd like to hear your side. You've heard about what I know, already assuming you watched the video." Yeah, I think I already explained a lot in my forum about how our community was at the time, and what went on between friends. I never intentionally did anything lewd with people, anyone underage. I wasn't aware of Samwhip's age at the time, and stuff that happened. I regret that stuff being allowed in our community, and wish we could just move on from it. So now we're going to look at the proof of Samwhip's response. So Samwhip said he posted his application long before we did any of that stuff. That's just a flat lie. It was happening prior to that, though not as much. Major stuff started happening the same year I became mod. So as you can see, what Jessie said was later confirmed to be fake and lies, which is disgusting. By the way, if you would like to see the full screenshots, then this Google Docs will be linked down below, so make sure you go check that out. Now we're looking at evidence against Ben, the ex-Scrap.TF staff team member and friend of Jessie. Here's an older screenshot where Ben requests a video of Samwhip showering. "Send me a video of you showering." Horny Ben. Should have asked 12 hours ago. Why? Because I was having a shower 12 hours ago. Is that the last time you'll ever have one? Nah, then that shouldn't be a problem. So this just is disgusting. Is obviously pressuring this minor to send pictures in the shower, this is totally disgusting. And this is proof of Ben owning the account. And here is one of the staff members from Scrap.TF, Ben, saying that it's hot that he's underage and it's thrilling. This is disgusting behavior, and the fact that he likes this just proves of how much of a pedophile and creep this guy is. Here's Samwhip confirming that that DA person is Ben. So as you can see, the conversation goes, "Who's this? Ben 2? And Samwhip confirms, Ben. Here's proof of Ben being banned from the site the same day Neat deleted his Telegram history. The 6th of the 9th, 2020. Likely as a scapegoat to keep the community content. So as you can see, banned permanently, and that. So this is what you see as a scapegoat. The definition of scapegoat will be on the screen right now so you can understand what that means. But they basically used Ben as a scapegoat. Now we're looking at evidence against Baddie/Allure, Tyler, the ex-Scrap.TF staff team member and friend of Jessie. Here's evidence that he owns this Telegram account. As you can see, it is very often used, and got the username totally Baddie. So hey, now you can see the chat of them just talking, and an image sent. I don't know what is in this image, but it's something not safe for work. That's why it's blurred. It said no, we'll try again later if you want. No thanks. You feeling good? Well, sorry. No, I'm just not interested. Well, alright, my bad. I don't know what else to do. Randomly found a video of you in the shower in my downloads. Thinking face. Didn't you send that to me? Probably. You don't send pics often anymore, do you? So this is him basically owning up to receiving pictures from Samwhip, which is disgusting. Now this is Samwhip saying anything specific, and then this person is saying, "Not really, I like your, as you know." Alright, nice, love those two. Damn, this is extremely disgusting. This just makes you feel sick in the stomach. Any normal person would not do this, especially with a minor. These people should be in jail. They should be behind bars for the rest of their life. Now we're looking at evidence against 3x Elneat. Mark, now an ex-Scrap.TF staff member and friend of Jessie. Here's proof of him owning the account. Now we're looking at proof of him soliciting Samwhip for nude photos and referencing past occasions where he did the same. You must eat brekkie. No, but you can go ahead and eat my beep. It's time to make you do lewd things. Leaks. Show me you horny sub. Of course, being sent. Yeah, kinda miss you doing things for me. This is just completely disgusting. Now, I'm going to have to censor a lot of this, but if you want to see this information, it will be in the docs below, but I'm going to have to censor a lot of it for YouTube. Okay, so here is proof of this 3x Elneat person threatening Samwhip for child pornography. So it starts off with, if you send me a video of you and thrusting against the bed. Also a video of you getting, and then Sandwhip sends a sad face. And then this other dude, 3XL Neat, says tisk tisk bad. And then Sandwhip says I'll do it soon. This is just disgusting behavior. It's manipulative and it's totally disgusting. And this is proof of 3XL Neat admitting to deleting his chats. And basically he says in this Steam message that I've deleted our Telegram chat as a way to start anew, and to leave such sour memories and actions behind. If only it was that easy to remove your past, buddy. Now this is actually a conversation I had with this person where he admits to doing what he did. So I sent him a photo of proof and I said I really expected better from him. He said, yeah, I saw the doc some hours ago in a video a couple of minutes ago. When I was 17. I was 17 when it started, in 2015, and was early 20s at the latest. Grew up in an environment which was mostly lewd, and I've been writing reply messages addressing everything that's being brought up regarding me and my behavior. So that's why you asked for child porn. I deeply apologize for what I did, and there's no excuse. So he's here admitting that there is no excuse to everything he did, which is disgusting. And here is a pastebin that is written by 3XL Neat of his confession. And I'm not gonna have time to read it all out to you, but it's long and basically has a lot of information incriminating the entire staff team. Again, this information will be linked below in the description in the Google Docs. Make sure you go check that out to see the full information. It appears that Jessie has responded to such claims, and others are willing to dismiss them and subside them as if nothing has ever happened. However, a few people have came out with their stories on Jessie, providing evidence in such claims. These will be shared down below with potential context on what was going on. So now we're looking at the victim's testimony, starting with Sandwhip. So the conversation is basically between Elongated Man, the investigator, and Sandwhip, where Sandwhip admits to everything that happened and basically has a testimony. So if you'd like to read the full information, it will be linked in the docs below, but until then I'll just scroll through it. That was all just on Sandwhip and his experiences with the rest of the staff team. Now that was a lot, and you should really look into this if you're interested in finding out more on this topic. Now we'll be looking at the evidence that Jamie gave us and his testimony. He admits that Jessie's a pedophile, and reckons he is, and he admits that it's people sending nudes at young ages. The attempt to silence the whistleblowers that provided official contextual evidence against Jessie Calderon was not limited to having the Twitter posts removed and accounts deleted, but also going to the extent of mass reporting the individuals. Based on unsupported claims on behalf of Jessie Calderon's side, it is clear that there are important details that he is leaving out for his own convenience. Is it protect his and the rest of his sex cult skins at their convenience, or is it something darker that he hasn't tried to debunk? Based on evidence, you be the judge. Proposed results. It is encouraged that Jessie and the people involved in this unprofessional ring be removed from the Scrap.TF staff team. This is the best efficient solution to encourage the site's reputation. We do not want minors to be introduced nor preyed on by the selfish sexual fantasies of people who are clearly untrustworthy and unfit for duties. As a TF2 community, we must also report this player to the proper authorities, which we have already done. We also encourage the TF2 community to boycott Scrap.TF and its affiliates, Backpack.TF and Marketplace.TF. And that Scrap.TF and its affiliates are pulled out from the Tip of Their Hats charity, a charity for children mind you, and other partnerships such as NHBL, YouTubers, and esport events, and that Scrap.TF's affiliates associated with. Finally, we encourage you to spread the word and spread this video so we can stop as many future incidents like this from happening ever again. Amid the light of exposure, here's some alternative sites for trading. Manco.trade, www.trade.tf, www.traded.gg, stntrading.eu, and tf2mart.net. I would highly recommend using these sites over Scrap.tf until the situation is cleared up.